My lovely Scorpios, if you would like a personal reading or one-to-one spiritual life coaching, if you are stuck in any toxic cycles, then you can email me, and my email will be in the description. So let's see what's going on with you. You know, I feel like a lot of you Scorpios right now, you're just in a place where you're focused on money, building wealth, and some of you having new contracts. So if you have a new contract, you can be inspired to quit your job and I don't know why, but for some of you, like, you have your tax money, so you might take your tax money and put it towards like real estate. Some of you could be into real estate, but you're really looking to deepen your understanding about wealth and how you can build it up. Some of you, even with real estate, if you just purchased a home, a property, or you could have just paid for your rent, then it could be like, how can I recover a financial loss? But finances is the biggest thing that's going to be in your energy, and having the financial strength to like provide for yourself, to provide for your family. It's going to be one of the main things that's on your mind. But when I see prosperity begins and teamwork, it lets me know that if you felt any way about your finances, you're finally going to have a breakthrough that is going to like melt your heart. It can even be like, suppose you were home and you were just, sensing something like, maybe I should put in an application here. Maybe I should start investing my money and putting it into this stock. It's like whatever you do, like that you trust, that actually works in your favor. So that's what the first thing is that's going to be like making you happy, like taking risk, taking financial risk, and actually getting a breakthrough. All right. Scorpio, I'm going to read the cards because it's coming out, but there could be people who were competitive with you. It could even be like siblings who could have been competitive with you, whether you know it or not. And it's like, if you have a new beginning, if you're starting to think smarter, if you were a Scorpio that you had visions, and you could have been telling like your friend, or you could have been telling like a sibling, like, this is what I want, this is what I'm gonna start. In the beginning, you didn't do it. So I guess it's like they felt like, okay, you want to do it, but you didn't start it. But as soon as you start, if you feel the envy of others, it's because you finally broke past the limitation that they didn't think that you could do, So Spirit doesn't want you to allow any like unnecessary drama for what other people may think to be a weight on you. All right. So this is like your new beginning. You finally have a lot of, or you're guaranteed financial security because you are proving to yourself. It's not about other people. It can be yourself or like your family that you can really, really build up the wealth that you are actually desiring. So it's almost like faith without action, it doesn't work. So if you just have faith and you're saying like, I want money, that's one thing. But if you don't take action, then what are you being faithful to? A thought? The only way a thought can turn into reality is if you take the action. And I think that's what's happening. You could have been afraid. Like fear could have been getting in your way, or honestly, memories of not having enough, not feeling enough, not being enough. Could have been really traveling in your mind a lot and creating energies of doubt, insecurities, and procrastination. So now you're finally going to put your best foot forward, and it's actually going to like drive you crazy when you're like, oh my God, this is all I had to do. It's like breaking past your own limitation is actually going to make you proud. But what Spirit is saying, it's going to separate you from people who didn't think that you could, or people that didn't think you would. So if they didn't think you could, if they didn't think that you would, and they could have just been like in your energy, just entertaining the ideas, but not really starting something, is really saying like, I'm just talking. So people could have seen it like, oh, you're just blowing smoke. But once you actually do it and it starts to work for you, this is what's going to make them feel like you're not their equal anymore. So how are you looking at me? So it's actually their limitation, not yours. So this is what Spirit wants you to know about your finances. There's miracles all around you. There's 2 cards of betrayal. So there's 2 things. People can feel betrayed by the miracles or the blessings that are going to be in your life. So just be careful. It happens. I feel like people should know that can happen. You know, like if you have a blessing and then someone else doesn't, they may see like, you know, well, how come things worked out for you and how come it didn't work out for me? And it can create a storm in someone else's life, you know? But this is what's happening. You're finally coming into your power. You're also going to be calmer now because you're going to see that like speaking, you know, all these things and creating like drama or altercations is not going to help you. That's not going to help you right now. Doubting yourself is not going to help you right now. So what's happening is that you're going to be speaking up a lot for yourself. And then I see fearless love coming into your world. So let's see. The fearless love. Some of you, if you finally finalize the divorce, you could be celebrating with your friends. Like, yes, I'm finally free. Now I can finally have the courage to go after the love that I really, really want. Others of you, you can just be spending time with your friends and you're emotionally detaching from a lot of people. And then you meet someone who actually has the same love language as you. Like if you love unconditionally, if you love fearlessly, if you are a person you get mentally stimulated, then this is going to be the person's love language. So let's go into your love life. What is going on with Scorpio's love life? What's going on in Scorpio's love life this week? So someone has romantic feelings for you. This is something that's going to require you to trust because some of you called this love in. You wanted something better. And like I said, if you want, once again, separation. So some of you, if you could have separated from someone that you actually had feelings for, but it could have been a third party that made you guys break up. And if it wasn't a third party, it could have just been disrespect. Like there was a lot of disrespect. You could have felt as if the relationship wasn't going anywhere and you are worth more. So you're putting yourself first now. This is the difference that people are going to start to see inside of you, that you really are starting to see yourself as deserving and worthy of so much more. So you're going to start to feel more stronger for people, or like organically, if you already start to see yourself as deserving more, people are already going to start to see you as wow, you are worth way more. And it's because it starts with you. So I feel like there's a deep transition that you're going through of how you see your own self. Like you can see yourself better now, especially if you were with someone who made you feel guilty, who would try to provoke you, who would try to gaslight you, who would bring you back to tears, who would, all kinds of things that they would do to you. And now that you withdrew yourself from this person, it's like you're finally starting to see why. Now I see why we couldn't make it. Now I'm learning from this person that this wasn't actually love, and you could have actually been someone that I needed to learn from in order to love myself the right way. So this person actually helped you. You know, they made you choose yourself. They made you feel like love is difficult. You can't trust nobody. But then you started to really understand that everybody's not going to be the same. So just because they can't treat me good doesn't mean that someone else won't. So you started to believe in yourself. You started to see yourself as valuable and worthy. Some of you could be working with someone, or you can just be working on yourself. You know, because I see where you are reading or listening to podcasters or listening to YouTubers, and you can like, oh, that's my story. That's my story. Some of you are listening and like, yes, that's my story. So if you are like a divine feminine, like if you are a woman watching this, you could be in this power. Like, I want to know my worth. I want to see exactly who I can get with this level of energy now, because you're tired of toxic. You really are. So you could be in a position where your energy can mean more to you than a lot of things. So you can be finding people who have the same type of heart as you now, because you understood that. Like, that could have been your lesson from your angels. This could have been one of your lessons, you know, like knowing your worth, knowing who should have access to your energy, who can't communicate. Like, some of you lost trust in people because they won't even communicate with you. It's like, what's wrong, right? That sounds like a simple question. What's wrong? And people not even being able to open up to you or acknowledge the pain that they put you through. So that's all it does is create a lot of like envy, tension, resentment, pain. And you're just like, I can't do this anymore. So your idea of love has changed because you put yourself in a real dark place, and you went deep with yourself to find out like, who really around me has the same heart? Like, who around me actually reciprocates the level of love that I do? Like, I'm so tired of always feeling guilty for putting in more and not getting back much. So some of you Scorpios, you realize like you fight for love, you fight for it, but you always get it back at a very low quality. So you're asking yourself, can I actually call this love? If I feel like I'm fighting for my life every time I return to, you know, if every time you return to Ebony and Ebony is tearing you down, or, you know, if you have somebody like Ebony, or you're with Michael, and every time you return to Michael, it's like it takes a toll on you. It makes you feel like you're dancing with the devil. So now you're in a serious commitment with yourself. You're not trying to please anybody. Now you want to please yourself. Now you want to believe in yourself, you know? Some of you can even be trying to fix your credit because it says bad credit. Or some of you could have maxed out your credit card. But you're just trying to live in the moment. And some of you don't want to keep explaining the same thing to the same person. Like, why do I have to keep trying to train you how to love me the right way? I don't get it. I don't get what you don't get. So this is what you're doing now. You're evolving. You're evolving, you know? And some of you are trying to find healthier ways to cope. If you are overcoming a lot of stuff, you could be trying to look for better ways to cope. Some of you could have joined the gym and trying to train your mind to believe in love again after finding it difficult to really trust anyone around you. All right, so let's go into, that's what Spirit says. Spirit wants you to know, like, it's taken you so long to learn that not everybody has the same heart as you. This is why they can't return the love to you in the way that you can. Like, this could have been a real difficult lesson. You could have been like, what is wrong with you? You could have been wondering to people like, what is wrong with you, honey? Who hurt you? Like, trying to get them to, like, you know, identify what their issue is, when the truth is you should have never been entertaining someone that didn't treat you good, that made you feel less than. So let's see what's coming to you now. You're a spiritual connection. It could be a Pisces or it could be a water sign, but this is like a spiritual connection. Yeah. So you're leaving someone out the cold. This person is single. They live by themselves. So this can be someone that if they have kids, their kids could be older. So they live by themselves. And they sleep. Like when they're not working, they sleep. To be honest with you, whoever you're about to connect to, they can be overcoming a lot of like trauma, you know, or there's something going on with their mother. Like their mother can have health issues and is stressing them out. So if you ever are around them and they just seem a little nervous or they seem a little on edge, it's because they're afraid of like what's going to happen with my mom. And how much time do I have left with my mom? That's going to be on somebody's mind. You know, like your mind is definitely on money and material gain, like material harvest. But this person could be secretly, they have a really big crush on you. But they can secretly be going through something when it comes to someone in their family. And if it's not a mother, it could be a grandmother. And some of you can also realize like you want to be a stay-at-home mom. Like you feel like you're not fit for the 9 to 5, trying to, you know, wake up extra early in the morning and have to go through traffic and find a parking and then get into the building. Like some of you could be trying to break free from like a 9 to 5 because it doesn't fit the quality of life that you're preparing for. Yeah. So who you're meeting is a King of Pentacles. If it's not a water sign, it can be an earth sign. And this is someone who is financially secure. They're very, very financially secure. And they're also very self-aware. So Spirit says this will help you. Like if you used to have people that were never accountable that you couldn't count on, this is going to be a weird coincidence that this person had the same exact problem. So you can count on them. Some of you, if you want kids, if you're already with this person and you want kids, I see a pregnancy by the winter time for some reason. I see a baby, like, no, I see a pregnancy or a baby by the winter. So some of you, if you've been with this person, you may find out soon that you're pregnant. And if you're not pregnant, it could be by the winter, like I just said. With justice, this person is coming into your life because it's actually to break free from feeling like you didn't receive the love that you have given. So you gave love, but you feel like I took so much. I didn't get back what I gave. This person is coming into your life in order to balance the scales. So now that you see yourself as deserving and worthy, someone is going to see you the same exact way, and they're going to balance these karmic lessons that kept you in these low level, low vibrational, unhealthy, dysfunctional connections that taught you how to love yourself the right way after being loved wrong for so long. So this is what this is about. It's like taking you away from some of you always expected the worst because you were with people who didn't know how to treat you. So this is going to let you feel, especially as a divine feminine, like safe. You finally have someone who will make you feel safe and give you space when you need space. Because Spirit says that's real love. Like possessiveness is toxic. But someone who enjoys you and also allows you to have your own identity and your own space is actually a lot of love. Like, I appreciate you so much. And it's like this person can be very appreciative. Like even the littlest things that you give to them, they're shocked. And it's because they're not expecting anything out of you. So if it's like, you can be a very, very thoughtful person. And if you feel like you're a thoughtful person, if you're a thoughtful person, you love to give to people that really, really help you, then this person, they didn't experience that. They never had that for themselves. So this is going to be like, speak to their soul. Like, wow, I didn't expect that. They're going to appreciate you. So let's just see. I even hear like, you stole my heart. Like, out of nowhere, you steal this person's heart. It's the littlest things. Like, it's like you just being available to this, like, look in their eyes and talk through things with them, or watch a movie, or it's the littlest things that they see in you that they really, really respect and they appreciate. And I like that for you, Scorpio. I like the fact that you found someone who actually values, like, even the littlest things, you know? Because as a Scorpio, if you came out of this toxic relationship, I can just imagine this person trained you to work in order to gain their approval. So you had to earn someone's love. And honestly, they never ever gave it to you. Even if you did try harder, it backfired on you. The more you would try, to love them, the more like ungrateful that the person would get and try to break you down even more. So the challenge for you was to like let go of that kind of love. Like, love does not diminish your worth. It doesn't try to control you. It doesn't provoke you to be something that you're not. It doesn't devalue you or discard you or discourage you or ruin you or curse you out, you know, or put all their pain on you. That's a lie. It's like messiness, you know? So Spirit just wants you to enjoy this. Like, just enjoy the process of this love. You don't have to feel like, oh, what if this? Yeah, see, the person is very protective over you already. So you don't have to feel like you have to work for this person. Just be there. Just trust the fact that you're good enough just the way you are. And you ain't gotta go into your account and buy them, you know, a $3,000 watch to prove that you really love them. You don't need to do all that. So they're gonna feel very protective of you. At times they're shy. Like, I'm afraid to tell you how I really feel. I just think this person is shy. They also, if you experience them sexually already, they find you to be a pro in the bed. And they also feel like, I think they feel like you're a miracle in their life. So it says you scare me and excite me at the same time. And then it says, I want to marry you. So they're going to see you. They're going to see you as a wife. They're going to see you as a husband. They're not going to want to come and complicate your life, or it's not. It's like, how can you relax your nervous system, Scorpio? Because honestly, I always tell, like, even coaching, if any of you are my coaching clients watching this, I said the hardest thing for you to do is let your guard down and trust love again after being tortured. Because pain is what your system is used to. So you're going to be fighting it internally, which might cause you anxiety, and you start to have these thoughts in your head like, what if they don't like me? Then you start to doubt yourself, then you want to run, and then you have the possibility of sabotaging it because you keep thinking that you're in the past. And this is honestly, let's just set the record straight. Spirit says this is honestly let me see, a new fresh start with a new fresh lens after being like deceived, or even for some of you being used. Some of you could have been used. So this is for your love. Let's see. That's what it looks like. I feel like this reading is about the fact that it wasn't your fault. These people treated you, it's not your fault. And what's more important is, where is your focus right now? Is your focus on your brokenness, or is your focus on your future and these new doors? This is why Spirit says trust. Trust the facts, trust the separation. Some of you too, you could be cross-watching for a Scorpio. If a Scorpio and you guys are in separation, just trust that it was meant. You were meant to be separated from this Scorpio. You were meant to trust that by you releasing them, you're making space to call in a new soulmate that will actually be emotionally available. 10 times out of 10 with people who try to hurt you, they're not really emotionally available. They can have borderline personality disorders. They can have narcissistic tendencies, and it tricks you to believe that you're not good enough or you're not valuable. So this is the reason there's like a switch out, like that wheel. This is what's happening. It's turning love into your favor. So you get to have the love back that you gave. If you loved unconditionally, unconditional love will come to heal, because true love heals you, by the way. True love, it actually saves your soul. Because now you don't have to abandon yourself. You don't have to trick yourself or lie to yourself or allow yourself to be put down and feel like a failure, because that's what bad love does. So Spirit says, just be honest. Are you putting your past as the prime reason of things? And this is why you keep committing to your past when it's over, and you should be showing more grace and gratitude for what you have now, because what you have now is way better than what you had then, or whatever you're about to release or just released. It's way better. Let's see how your health is. This is good. How is your health right now? Your health. Some of you are so focused on Scorpios, you can struggle with obsessiveness. Like, if you love somebody, you could become very obsessive in that relationship. And if you start to focus on money, you could become very obsessive about money. The issue is, Spirit is just saying, just be careful of over analyzing or over doing things in your mind. It can leave you like in a power struggle in your mind, like mentally confused. Even though you know what's happening and this is starting to work out for you, it might cause you a lot of stress. What's causing you this stress? What's causing you so much stress and confusion? Even though you know, like, it's like you're happy and you know what you have to do. You know your next steps, but for some reason in your mind, it's your mind. Like your mind, you could be like, damn, my mind is making me crazy. Like your mind won't stop. Your mind won't stop. What's stressing you out? Your finances. That's not funny. I'm just... Money. I'm like, are you obsessive? Okay, so you're stressed out about money. You want more money. When is the money gonna come? Wow, and the whole beginning of the reading was about money. Some of you are closing off to people too. If there are people who are trying to, like, if there are people that you are helping financially, you have to pull back. Like, why am I investing so much money into you? I barely have it for myself. Like, I'm investing way too much. So you're going to pull back if there's certain things, like, or even subscriptions, or you're going to go through your finances to see who or what is draining your money. And you're going to put more boundaries when it comes to your finances, or how much you give to people, or even your children. If you give your children a certain amount of allowance, or they come to you like they want this, they want that, they want this, you're going to start to cut it back. Like, guys, listen up. We only have this. We got to stick to this budget, So It could be that you invest a lot of money into your kids, or sometimes you have so much money, or you're on the go, you don't really realize like how much you're spending. So I see you taking another look at your bank account. That's what's on your mind, money. You're spending too much and you're scared. This is why you're going to go for a higher position, or really, really start to like try new things so that you can get money. You're going to like, come on, I have all these ideas in my head. If I just started them, I would have the extra money that I need. So you're going to really be opening up and positioning yourself for way more wealth. You're going to take it one day at a time. Some of you could be starting a business for yourself, like I said on the side. And this is what's going to fund you and your experiences. Some of you love to go out. Some of you love good food. You love to experience the quality life. The quality life comes with a lot of, you need a lot of money to maintain a high quality life. So I feel like you're just positioning yourself in order to reach that 10 of Pentacles, which is good. This is why you're going to start to starve like your haters and all that. You need to concentrate on what's really valuable to you. It's like what's keeping you down and what's fueling you is what you're going to start to think about. Like, this is starting to keep me down, baby. I can't keep it. You got to go. Henry, you got to go. I know I used to sleep with you when I needed fun, but now I need funds. You're going to be like that, like way more strict about who gets your finances and who gets your time and energy. So this is a new beginning for you. This is something new. Once again, you're going to take a risk that's actually going to work in your favor. It's repeating itself. You're going to take a risk, and it says someone in your life now is going to help you get back on track. So like I said, you could be speaking to someone. Some of you could be speaking to a professional. You have a professional that helps you. And this is what's going to get your life back together. So if you are going through instability financially, like it feels unstable, get ready for a promotion. All right. It says a new idea project has great potential for success. So learning your worth, it was really meant for you to fuel your dreams, like your dream man, your dream woman, your dream home. Like this is the reason why you had to pull away from them people, because they were making you learn how to not love yourself. So without them, now you learn how to love yourself, and you can stay in this frequency of abundance, not really needing them. All right. What's going to happen in your future? What's happening in your future? Love. Tell me about it. Someone's obsessed with you. Oh, if you broke up with someone, they're obsessed with you. So if you left someone behind, if you separated from them, they're obsessed with you, and they're going to reach out to you to check on you and see how you're doing. Wait, let's see. How does this person feel? The person that you separated from or broke up from that's going to reach out to you, how do they feel? I have karmic debts that I need to pay before I can come back. So this person has created a lot of karma in their life, and this is probably why Spirit needed you to separate from them, because if they have to repeat cycles, and that means you would have been wrapped in it. Spirit don't want you to repeat the same cycles because you completed it. So separation is serving a higher purpose. Spirit is actually trying to protect you from this person. Like they're way more damaged than I think they're way more damaged than you even realize. What else? So they have karma to pay. I smile on the outside, but I'm dying inside. So you could have met this person and thought that they were okay. They seem happy. They're always smiling. But on the inside, it's way worse than you think. So this is it. Like you could have thought that you had your person until you started to be with them, and you were like, damn, this is bad. I didn't know you was this bad. I think you're catching on to my games. So they manipulate, they try to control. And if you freed yourself, they're starting to feel like you don't really want me because you're catching on to my games. So they know that they play games. But the reason why they can't let you go is because nobody ever made them feel this good. This is why they're all over the place with you. Like they tried to release you, but it's hard. you know? They could be spying on you and they could have seen that you have new friends. If you're posting things on your social media, they can see it, you know? So, and they could be like talking to you, trying to flirt with you, like, oh, let's go away. I also think this person uses you to feel happy. You probably made this person happy. So when they reach out to you, it's like they need your energy to feel good. You made them feel good. What else is coming in the near future besides this person? Well, they're coming back around. You're going to end it. When they come back around, you're going to end it. You're going to feel like this person is this self-aware, not self-aware, and they're selfish. And some of you toxic. So you're going to free yourself and miss an opportunity to be with them so that you can be with somebody new. Yeah. You're going to end up committing to someone else new. Right now, you can just be talking to them, texting them. Hey, how's your day? It can be very, very light. But you don't realize that it's going to turn into this 10 of Pentacles. So that's what's going to happen in your near future. Yeah. So for you, waves of prosperity comes to you. They want you to know anything that you finish now will actually reap the most harvest that you've ever had. So if you started things or you manifested things and you're starting to really put all your energy into it, you're going to start to feel like, some of you may feel bad at first because you feel like there's something happening to you. But what you don't realize is that this new beginning actually is going to be the equal that you see yourself as. So people who didn't believe in you or thought you were fooling yourself, they get to actually see you live the best chapter of your life ever. So Spirit wants you, that's all you need to do. If you say, okay, loved ones, what do? Let go of small thoughts about yourself. See yourself exceeding. Don't allow what the negative thoughts or what the people put into your head to make you think that you can't have this life, this prosperity, because you can. That's what I have for you, my lovely Scorpios. Love and light.